Forget the mainland, kids. We're in the beating heart of the Pacific, a land of volcanic rock and rolling surf, where the Mai Tais are strong and the sunset's even stronger. We're talking Waikiki Beach, a place where history and hedonism collide. Over the next few days we're diving deep into the soul of this island paradise. We'll be hitting the beaches, yeah, but also exploring the hidden corners, the back alleys, the places where the true spirit of Waikiki still lingers. So grab a drink, slap on some sunscreen, and get ready to explore the top 10 things to do in Waikiki. Trust me folks, this ain't your grandma's Hawaiian vacation. Alright, let's kick things off with the obvious. Waikiki Beach. 2 miles of golden sand, turquoise water, and enough beautiful bodies to make your head spin. Yeah, it's a postcard come to life. But look closer, this ain't just some beach bum paradise, this place has history. Back in the day, Hawaiian royalty hung out here, surfing the waves and soaking up the sun. Hollywood A-listers followed, drawn by the promise of Polynesian paradise. Today, the vibe is a little more commercial. Surf shops and high-rise hotels line the shore. You got your timeshare touts and your margarita-fueled bachelor parties. But hey, that's part of the charm, right? Underneath all the glitz and the glamour, you can still feel it, that raw, untamed energy that first drew people to this island. It's in the crashing waves, the salty air, the feeling of sand between your toes. So yeah, Waikiki Beach is a must-see, but don't just come for the selfies and the sunburns. Come to connect with something bigger than yourself, something ancient, something powerful, something Hawaiian. Looming over Waikiki like a watchful guardian, you got Diamond Head. This ain't your average mountain, folks. It's a volcanic tough cone, born from fire and fury millions of years ago. The ancient Hawaiians called it Leahi, brow of the tuna, which, let's face it, is a way cooler name. They saw it as a sacred place, a source of spiritual power. And when you stand on its summit looking out over the endless Pacific, you understand why. Back in the day, Diamond Head was all about defense. The US military saw its strategic importance, turning it into a lookout point to protect Pearl Harbor. These days, it's a hiker's paradise. The trek to the top is a good workout, but the view? Worth every bead of sweat. You got panoramic views of Waikiki, the Pacific Ocean stretching out to the horizon, and the lush green mountains in the distance. So yeah, skip the elevator, lace up your hiking boots, and experience Diamond Head the way it was meant to be seen. Trust me, the view from up here will stay with you long after the sunburn fades. Listen, I'm gonna level with you. Zoos are complicated, right? On the one hand, you got these amazing creatures from all over the world. On the other hand, they're stuck in cages, far from their natural habitats. The Honolulu Zoo is no different. It's got its share of problems, no doubt. But it's also home to some pretty incredible animals. We're talking lions, tigers, bears, oh my, elephants, giraffes, chimpanzees, even a Komodo dragon, which, let's be honest, is just a dinosaur in disguise. The zoo's been around since the late 1800s when King Kalakaua decided to open up Kapiolani Park to the public. It's evolved over the years with a focus on conservation and education. Look, I'm not going to tell you how to feel about zoos, that's a whole other conversation. But if you're going to visit one, make it the Honolulu Zoo. Support their conservation efforts, learn something new, and maybe, just maybe, have a little fun while you're at it. Okay, so maybe you'd rather see your marine life without the guilt trip. Fair enough, head on over to the Waikiki Aquarium where you can get up close and personal with all sorts of underwater wonders. This place is old school, folks. Established in 1904, it's the second oldest public aquarium in the entire United States. They've had over a century to perfect the art of showcasing sea creatures. And let me tell you, they've got some real beauties. Sharks, rays, sea turtles, jellyfish, you name it. They even got a giant Pacific octopus, which is basically the closest you'll ever get to an alien. The Waikiki Aquarium is more than just a pretty face, though. They're doing important work in marine conservation and research, so you can feel good about supporting them. So, ditch the tourist traps and spend an afternoon exploring the underwater world. You might just learn something new. And, hey, if you're lucky, you might even see a shark eat a squid. Nature's a cruel mistress, folks. Alright, let's be honest, you can't come to Waikiki and not do a little shopping. And when it comes to retail therapy, the Royal Hawaiian Center is the place to be. This ain't your average strip mall, folks. This place is steeped in history. It's built on the grounds of Helumoa, the former playground of Hawaiian royalty. We're talking lush gardens, ancient fish ponds, and a legacy that stretches back centuries. Today, the Royal Hawaiian Center is a shopper's paradise. You got your high-end boutiques, your designer labels, your souvenir shops hawking every kind of Hawaiian trinket imaginable. But it's not all about the Benjamins, baby. The center also hosts cultural events, live music, and hula performances. You can learn to make a lei, try your hand at Polynesian crafts, or just soak up the vibrant atmosphere. So yeah, the Royal Hawaiian Center is a bit of a tourist trap. But hey, even the most jaded traveler can appreciate a little retail therapy now and then. Need a break from the hustle and bustle of Waikiki? I hear you. Head on over to Kapiolani Park, a 100-acre oasis right on the edge of the city. Named after Queen Kapiolani, this place is a breath of fresh air, literally. You got sprawling lawns, shady trees, and the sweet scent of plumeria blossoms in the air. It's the perfect place to relax, recharge, and pretend you're not surrounded by thousands of tourists. But Kapiolani Park is more than just a pretty face. It's a microcosm of Hawaiian life. You got families picnicking under the banyan trees, joggers sweating it out on the paved paths, and locals practicing their hula moves. There's even a zoo here, but we've already been there, done that. So grab a coconut, find a shady spot, and soak up the laid-back vibes. This is Hawaii, after all. Remember what I said about sensory overload? Yeah, multiply that by 10, and you got the international marketplace. This place is a whirlwind of sights, sounds, and smells. You got street vendors hawking everything from leis to ukuleles, live music spilling out of every storefront, and the aroma of 1,000 different cuisines filling the air. The international marketplace has been a Waikiki fixture since the 1950s, but it recently got a major facelift. Now, it's a sleek, modern complex with high-end shops and restaurants. But don't worry, it hasn't lost its soul. You can still find those kitschy souvenirs, those cheesy Hawaiian shirts, and those street performers who make you question your life choices. So come hungry, come curious, and come ready to experience the heart and soul of Waikiki. Just be sure to hold on to your wallet. Kuhio Beach Park, where the locals hang. Want to escape the tourist hordes? Look no further than Kuhio Beach Park, a local favorite that's often overlooked by visitors. Named after Prince Jonah Kuhio Kalanianaole, this beach park is a little slice of old Hawaii. You won't find any fancy resorts or high-rise hotels here, just a long stretch of sand, calm waters perfect for swimming, and a laid-back vibe that's hard to resist. On any given day, you'll find families barbecuing, kids building sandcastles, and old-timers fishing off the seawall. It's a glimpse into the real Hawaii, the one that exists beyond the tourist traps and the Instagram filters. So grab a towel, pack a picnic, and spend an afternoon soaking up the local flavor. Just be sure to say aloha to the locals. They're the heart and soul of this place. Fort DeRussy Beach Park, history and hula. Alright, history buffs, this one's for you. Fort DeRussy Beach Park is a unique blend of military history and Hawaiian culture. The park is part of a military reservation and it's home to the U.S. Army Museum of Hawaii. Here, you can learn about Hawaii's role in World War II, check out vintage military equipment, and gain a deeper understanding of the island's strategic importance. But Fort DeRussy isn't all about battlefields and bunkers. The park also features a beautiful stretch of beach perfect for swimming, sunbathing, and watching the sunset. And on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, the park hosts free hula performances. It's a chance to experience the beauty and grace of this ancient Hawaiian art form. So whether you're a history buff or just looking for a unique place to spend an afternoon, be sure to add Fort DeRussy Beach Park to your itinerary. Alawai Canal, the other side of Waikiki. Okay, this one's a little off the beaten path. The Alawai Canal might not be the most glamorous spot in Waikiki, but it offers a unique perspective on this iconic neighborhood. Built in the 1920s, the canal was originally designed to drain the wetlands of Waikiki. Today, it's a popular spot for canoeing, kayaking, and stand-up paddleboarding. As you glide along the water, you'll see a different side of Waikiki. The high-rise hotels and bustling streets give way to quiet residential neighborhoods and lush green spaces. It's a reminder that even in the heart of paradise, there's always more than meets the eye. So rent a kayak, explore the waterways, and discover the hidden gems of the Alawai Canal. Mahalo and Malamapono. So there you have it, folks. The top 10 things to do in Waikiki. Whether you're a beach bum, a history buff, or just a lover of all things delicious, this island paradise has something for everyone. But remember, travel isn't just about checking things off a list. It's about immersing yourself in a new culture, trying new things, and opening your mind to new experiences. So get out there, explore, and create your own Waikiki story. And hey, if you happen to stumble upon a hidden gem or two along the way, be sure to let me know. Until next time, mahalo and malama pono. Thanks for joining us on this tour of Waikiki's top attractions. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. See you in the next video.